apple a day keeps the doctor away. You've heard it from your parents, from your teachers, from doctors, from advertisements. But have you ever stopped and asked, why this fruit? Why not a banana? Why not an orange? Why not any other food? What makes an apple so special that this sentence survived for more than 150 years? Today, we are not repeating health advice. We are opening the human body, cell by cell, system by system, and by the end of this video, you will never look at an apple the same way again. The moment your teeth break through an apple's skin, a biological chain reaction begins. The crunch you hear is not just sound. It is fiber breaking, water releasing, plant cells collapsing. Your saliva instantly mixes with apple enzymes. Amylase starts breaking down natural sugars. But here's the important part. Unlike processed sugar, apple sugar does not rush into your blood. It moves slowly, controlled, stable. This is where apples separate themselves from almost every modern snack. Let's talk about sugar. Apples contain fructose, but not naked fructose. That sugar is trapped inside fiber walls. Fiber acts like a speed breaker. So instead of a blood sugar spike, you get a slow, steady release of energy. This is why apples reduce cravings, control hunger, prevent energy crashes. This single mechanism is the reason apples are recommended for diabetics, athletes, and weight loss diets. Most people think fiber is just for digestion. That's incomplete. Apple fiber does 3 hidden jobs. It feeds good gut bacteria, it slows glucose absorption, it traps bad cholesterol. Inside your intestines, fiber becomes food for microbes. These microbes produce short-chain fatty acids. These acids reduce inflammation, strengthen immunity, improve insulin sensitivity, meaning an apple doesn't just feed you, it feeds the ecosystem living inside you. Your gut is not just digestive, it talks to your brain. In fact, over 90% of serotonin is produced in the gut. When apple fiber feeds good bacteria, those bacteria send chemical signals to your brain, signals that influence mood, anxiety, focus, and sleep quality. This is why studies show people who eat apples regularly report better mental clarity and reduced stress levels. This disease is the #1 killer in America. Now listen carefully. Apples contain soluble fiber called pectin. Pectin binds to LDL cholesterol and removes it from your body before it reaches your arteries. At the same time, apple polyphenols reduce oxidative stress inside blood vessels. The result? Lower blood pressure, cleaner arteries, reduced heart attack risk. This is not theory. This is peer-reviewed science. Most people peel apples. Big mistake. Apple skin contains quercetin, flavonoids, antioxidants. Quercetin protects brain cells from age-related damage. It reduces inflammation and improves oxygen flow. When you remove the skin, you throw away the most powerful part of the apple. Scene 8. Apples are low-calorie, high-volume food. They stretch your stomach without adding excess calories. This sends fullness signals to your brain, meaning you eat less later. That's why studies show people who eat apples before meals consume fewer calories overall. Cooking apples destroys vitamin C and reduces enzyme activity. Raw apples preserve antioxidants, maintain fiber structure, keep glycemic load low. Apple juice not the same. Juicing removes fiber, leaving sugar exposed. Whole apple wins, always. We've only scratched the surface. In the next part, we will uncover apples and cancer prevention, apples versus bananas versus oranges, best apple varieties for health, the truth about green versus red apples, when not to eat apples, and the shocking reason why apples are called the silent medicine. Cancer doesn't start suddenly. It begins quietly at the cellular level, with damage, with inflammation, with oxidative stress. And this is what apples enter the picture. Apples contain powerful compounds called polyphenols. These compounds don't kill cancer directly. They do something smarter. They prevent the conditions that allow cancer to grow. Polyphenols reduce DNA damage, slow abnormal cell growth, and trigger apoptosis, self-destruction in damaged cells. In simple words, apples help your body identify which cells should survive and which ones should not. Multiple population studies in the United States and Europe show that people who eat apples regularly have a lower risk of lung cancer, colon cancer, and breast cancer. This is why apples are often called chemotherapy from nature. Slow, gentle, protective. Let's settle a debate. Apple, banana, orange. All fruits, all healthy, but they behave very differently inside your body. Bananas, higher sugar, faster digestion, good for quick energy, higher glycemic impact. Oranges, high vitamin C, acidic, great for immunity, short-term benefits. Apples, moderate sugar, high fiber, slow digestion, long-lasting metabolic impact. Apples don't spike, they stabilize. That's why apples are recommended for daily consumption, while bananas and oranges are situational. Not better, not worse, just different roles. I've seen them in every grocery store. Green apples, red apples. Same fruit, different chemistry. Green apples, lower sugar, higher acidity, better for blood sugar control, preferred for weight loss. Red apples, higher antioxidants, more polyphenols, better for heart and brain protection. There is no best apple. There is only the right apple for the right purpose. Apple juice looks healthy, but biologically it is very different from a whole apple. When you juice an apple, you remove fiber. Without fiber, sugar enters your bloodstream fast. This causes insulin spikes, energy crashes, and increased fat storage. This is why whole apple equals medicine. Apple juice equals dessert. Same fruit, different outcomes. In the United States, over 38 million people live with diabetes. Apples don't cure diabetes, but they help manage it. Here's how. Fiber slows glucose absorption. Polyphenols improve insulin sensitivity. Low glycemic load reduces spikes. When eaten correctly, apples actually protect pancreatic cells. Timing matters. Best time to eat apples before meals with protein as whole fruit, not juice. Your liver is your body's chemical factory. It filters toxins, processes fats, regulates hormones. Apple compounds support liver function by reducing oxidative stress. Pectin binds toxins and removes them through digestion. Studies show apple consumption reduces fatty liver markers. A clean liver means better metabolism, better energy, better hormone balance. Your immunity doesn't come from supplements. It comes from the gut. And apples strengthen immunity by feeding beneficial bacteria. Those bacteria train immune cells, reduce inflammation, improve pathogen response. This is why apple consumption is linked to fewer infections and faster recovery times. Your brain is highly sensitive to inflammation. Apple antioxidants cross the blood-brain barrier. They protect neurons from oxidative damage. Quercetin found in apple skin has been shown to improve memory, slow cognitive decline, and reduce neuroinflammation. This is why apples are studied in Alzheimer's and Parkinson's research. Satiety is not about calories, it's about volume and fiber. Apples contain high water content, soluble and insoluble fiber. This combination stretches stomach receptors and activates fullness hormones, meaning you stop eating earlier without feeling deprived. Apples are powerful, but timing matters. Avoid apples late at night. They cause bloating, immediately after heavy meals, and with extremely cold digestion. Best times: morning, pre-workout, midday snack. Here's something most people don't talk about. Apples often rank high on pesticide residue lists. This doesn't mean apples are dangerous. It means wash thoroughly, buy organic if possible, don't peel, the nutrients are in skin. Proper washing removes most surface chemicals. Apples don't act fast. They act consistently. No instant effects, no dramatic changes, just slow protection every single day. This is why apples are called silent medicine. They don't treat disease, they prevent it. When most people hear the word apple, they imagine one fruit, red, round, shiny. But in reality, there are over 7,500 apple varieties worldwide. And in the United States, only a handful dominate the shelves. Each variety behaves differently inside your body. Let's break them down. Fuji apples, the energy apple. Fuji apples are sweeter, higher in natural sugars, juicier. Inside your body, Fuji apples provide faster energy. They're ideal for pre-workout fuel, active individuals, and long workdays. But for diabetics, portion control matters. Granny Smith, the metabolic apple. Granny Smith apples are tart, lower in sugar, high in fiber. They support weight loss, blood sugar control, and gut bacteria diversity. Research shows Granny Smith apples increase beneficial gut microbes linked to reduced inflammation. Honeycrisp, the balanced apple. Honeycrisp apples sit in the middle. Moderate sugar, high crunch, strong antioxidant profile. They're excellent for daily consumption, heart health, and brain protection. Gala and Red Delicious apples, the overrated apples. Red Delicious apples look beautiful, but nutritionally, they are less impressive. Lower antioxidant content, thinner skin nutrients. Still healthy, just not the strongest option.